think it was a good game. I'm happy I was able to come on and make an impact today, and I just felt like we did a really good job. I thought, St. Louis came out and played very different than they did the first time we played them, and honestly, to give them credit, they looked good in the first half, but we weathered that storm and we scored two good goals in the first half, and I just felt like we had a really good performance.
Take me through that moment when you scored. Calvin, when he sends it to you, it's an easy one probably to mess up. Just what was going through your mind?
Honestly, like I just had a feeling I was going to score today. I feel like I've been training well, and Chris has been telling me that it's coming. It's coming. I know this year's been a frustrating year for me. I haven't played a lot, but it's just I think I learned this when I was in New York. Like when your opportunity strikes and you have to take it. So it's just I knew today if I got a chance that I was going to do something today.
Johnny, a lot of redemption storylines, not just for you, but you come in preseason, Chris, new coach, you get an injury, you're coming back, bits and moments, doesn't come off, and then finally it gets here. Relief, joy, feeling like you're back, combination of a bunch.
Yeah, honestly, I think for me, it's relief for sure, 100%. Like I said, I think this has probably been one of my hardest years as a professional player, but I also feel like like I can make an impact again. I do think people have forgot some of the things I used to be able to do, so I want to show people that I was once a national team player and a good player in this league. I'm not just a scrub, I guess you could say.
Johnny, it looks like from what we see in practice, what we see on the field, it's a very competitive attacking group. How much of that competition drives you to be ready in that moment when you're called upon and makes you more hungry to score that goal?
No, I think opportunities are just going to be few and far between. So just you have to be ready. You have to. Now I know for whoever I'm competing against now, I did well today, so that's going to push the next guy. And it just makes the team better, and it makes all of us better. And I think that's one of the reasons why we're scoring a lot of goals this year, honestly.
How's Chris been for you personally?
No, it's been good. Again, I think everybody wants to play more, but I think the biggest thing is he's been honest with me about why I haven't been playing. And, I think part of it's the injury, and I think he's been good. He's a good guy that you can go and talk to, and he's, like I said, he's an honest person, so I like that about him.
Johnny, you've played alongside Yapi for years now. You've seen his growth. What is it like to see him get his first goal?
I'm just happy I assisted him. I literally said to him, I was like, all these times I make the run for you, you overhit in the pass. I was like, I'll show you how it's done. No, I'm so happy for him, honestly, and every single day, I've seen a change in him. He's finally starting to realize what it is to be a pro. Like when things don't go your way, you have to work at it. I know he's young, and I think all of us as young players, we go through that, but he's doing things now after training, working on the finishing, and, for me, it's going to start coming now because he's actually, working on it now and making sure that every day he's taking training, trying to be the best striker on the pitch. He's trying to compete with Rafa. Obviously Rafa's one of the best strikers in the league right now, but, he has that mentality, he doesn't care. He's trying to be the best he can be, and I think that's been the shift that has happened this year, and that's why he's doing well now, and he's getting more minutes.
Johnny, 6-point week, and this after the 3 and 9 days or whatever it was, and this bookended by difficult performances. There's a sense of redemption. Is there a 2021 energy about this team? You guys feel like you're going to be dangerous come October?
I think so, 100%. I think I do think though we need to keep it in the back of our mind that we need to not only have performances like this against the teams I think we should be, but we need to we have 3. For me, I think are very important games, but also good teams coming up, Red Bulls, Salt Lake, Galaxy. I do think we need to start beating those teams more, whether it's away or home, because at the end of the day in the playoffs, it's may the best man win, home or away. The best teams win on the road, the best teams win at home. So I think, I do feel like it is like 2021, but there's a little bit difference. I think that year we were more solid defensively. I think we're better offensively this year. We're scoring a lot of goals, but I think the biggest thing is from both years, is that we need to make sure that we're beating the teams that are the quote unquote the upper echelon, to show that we can hang with the big dogs. And I think we've been inconsistent with it this year. We beat some good teams, we beat haven't, but I think that's the next step is we need to be able to put in good performances consistently against these good teams.
Who you got in the Euros?
So it's a funny one. My favorite player ever is Ronaldo. That was my idol. And my favorite player now is Mbappe. So I'm going to have to go France only because Ronaldo's out now. So, but yeah, France probably.
With Georgia being out, and you have, like you said, you have a big stretch of games coming up, how much confidence does it give the team knowing that their start 10 is out and you're still able to put 4 goals on another squad and with more games coming?
No, I just think it just goes to show the quality on this team. I think, Forrest Georgie's been one of the best players in this league this year, but I also think, there's other players that can do some of the things that he can do, and now they're going to get the chance to show it. So it's about just that next man up mentality. So I think tonight really showed. He came in and joked about. He was like, "You guys don't need me," and we do need him, of course. But at the same time, it's like it makes the team stronger. You watch some of these other teams in the league. They miss players and they still win games. And I hate to say it, our rival Salt Lake, they do the same thing. So I think that's where we need to do the same thing. It doesn't matter who's out, who's in, but we need to be winning games still. So I think this is a good step to building a great team.
Is Georgie a bit of a comedic, like self-deprecating? Is there a humor to the way he talks to everybody?
Yeah, kind of.
Okay.
Kind of, yeah.
Were you surprised in what he said just there, or saying
No,
that
that's Georgie, honestly.
Okay.
I knew he was going to – I had a feeling he was going to come say something like that, to be honest.
Okay.
Oh, good guy, though.